Hello everybody, this is your Basic, of course, and today, for God's sake, screw off, and today, we're going to be looking over great old Lakefield. Now, our population has recently hit just 100,000, as you can see by here, and yeah, the population is literally going higher than it ever has before. I don't know why, but, what do I know? So it was started in 2019, and of course, that's where we started the years, and is now 2046, and bam, 100,000 people in that little a time. That's crazy. But yeah, as you can see, there are like a bunch of problems, but like the happiness is going up 467. That is the highest I've ever seen that number. Actually, it was 500 a few minutes ago, but Jesus. Yeah, as you can see, what is with the waterworks? As you can, really waterworks? Okay, look, aside from abandoned okay, shit. Okay. There you go. You happy now? You happy now? Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. Well, basically, today we're going to be going over and looking over a review of what makes a city cool, like this one here. Yeah, this is a lot of people. So, here we go. Basically, I'm going to be showing you all the districts right now, and what's so special about them. Do I have to add on to any districts yet? Oh, jeez, I have to. And I also have to, you know, do this quickly. But I do that every once in a while, you know. Of course, people are going to live right next to the train tracks, but... I forgot. Garbage is piling up. What? Yeah, I don't get it either. But yeah, let's check it out in our districts. Oh, for God's sakes, I forgot. Okay, just continue video. Continue. Forget about me for right now. Yeah. In the rain or in the snow, in the rain or in the snow, got the funky flow, got the funky flow, in the rain or in the snow, in the rain or in the snow, got the funky flow, got the funky flow. I was everything. Okay. Let's look. So we have a lot of districts. They're pretty cool. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 districts. Well, they're really supposed to be, you know, counties in my country, but yeah, as you can see, they're pretty cool. Pretty cool. The first one ever made, I think, like I really don't remember, but the one that is the most populous, of course, that I chose to be my, you know, there is actually not one bit of industry in there. There's not one bit of industry, but yeah, there's only one garbage thing in there, and there is no power. And you're like, how does that happen? The Summit District powers Coleridge. That's right. Coleridge is the largest county, with 51,000 people. Now, it was at 52,000 people, but we'll get into that later. The next one I created was Staunton, because a lot of people were requesting industry, and I'm like, oh, for God's sakes. Alright, fine, I'll just do industry. As you can see, 0 people, and there's also a little bit of the, you know, the great old commercial areas. Nice. The next area that we have got is Ellis District, and this is the third one, I think. And of course, it is mostly industry, but secondary commercial. Now, you might be wondering, why? And I'd say, I don't know. So, here we are. The next district that I made, well, these were basically the first 3 that I ever did make. I didn't really have names for them at first, but I was like, yeah. So, I don't really know what comes next, so let's just do this. This, we'll leave this for last. The Summit District powers Coleridge. I might actually think of, you know, hooking them up at one point, but nah. Woodland is another one with 7,000 people in it. Population has been going down, but I made a highway around the entire area, right? Around the entire map that I have. And this is obviously the most stupid area that I have ever made. You have to go like that just to go what would be that. And that also. Just so, it's a little bit stupid. Woodland has 7,000 people, mostly commercial, then residential, of course. Summit District, we've already explained that. Okay, Ellis District, 0 people. There are districts with like 0 people in them because I don't want the industry districts to be in the exact same place as the, you know, residential districts. Like, I don't care about if it's commercial and residential at the same time. Like, I could give 2 craps, right? But, yeah. The next district that I think I made was Mulberry, and it has the 2 airports, which is the most noisy place in the entire game, as you'll be able to hear right here. Yeah, that's nice, isn't it? Great old time. There's an international and a national airport, and the sports stadiums are also here. As you can see, look at this. Wow, amazing. Mulberry has 0 people, again. It's all commercial. And of course, I don't want anybody living right next to an airport. Primrose Square was the last district that I think I've ever done, and 0 people, of course. There's commercial and industrial area, which a lot of people are requesting in industry right now, so I'll do that later. The Avinia District. Okay, I'm finally gonna go on to this. This is my most recent district. Well, not really. It's really Primrose, but the Avinia District, here, it's home to this. So basically, if you know, press the garbage button, then press down on the D-pad in the PlayStation 4, at least, you'd get this, and you'd like, oh, geez, this is a lot of red, right? And it's the most red out of anywhere, right? Check this out. If I go down here, right, you can see there is a bus stop, there's also a blimp stop, and there's also a train stop. Now, I've actually looked, there are actually 700 people here, about 400 in this area, and about 200 in this area. I don't know, okay? Maybe it has something to do with the train oh, it has definitely something to do with the train station. I don't know. But it's kind of the place where everything is, and yeah, that's happened. On the Avinia District, I've also added this area right over here, which is basically a nice whole residential area, because mostly this was just commercial and residential at one point, but now 29th, oh my lord. So basically, let's go into this for a second. I wanted to make a second Coleridge district, right? So I was like, okay, sure. This was, here we go. You could basically see where it was originally made and where it got cut off, right? So basically, right away, here's where it kind of intersects, where it was the new and the old, right here. And from that point on, everything was just brand new. I mean, today, and the population skyrocketed. It was crazy and sensational how many people were moving. But you know, there's that. The population of 29,000. It is obviously where the 100,000 people came from. I made just a bunch of residential. Also, to keep your city going, believe it or not, you have to have a bunch of industrial areas. My next district is Spring Hills. Now, here, right? You can hear kids playing, and cars, and dogs, and people on bicycles. This is my most quiet district ever, and I made it for, you know, basically elderly people. And, of course, the seniors do rule the area. I kind of made it, like, to be one of those areas that, you know, have seniors rule. But, hey. Of course. Here's the only power plant in the area. There was a much larger windmill area right here. And, yeah. That's Spring Hills for you. Mostly residential, bit commercial, you know, nice. My next district is Mount Brooks, and Well, this entire island was as flat as these other islands here. Because, you know, that's how everything was. Oh, there are mountains over there? Aw, come on, why didn't I open up that area? But, yeah, there's a nice amount of stuff here. Mount Brooks has, what, 800 people living in it? Oh, no. No. Has, saving, of course. So I have to wait, because everything stops. Okay, there's 864 people in it. This is the first time I've ever seen someone complain. Of course. Mostly residential, again. But it used to be all flat, and then I just decided to mess with the terrain generation. Or whatever, the terrain modifier. And this is exactly what I got. I made a tiny little town up here, but it does make for a pretty good view when you're viewing the main areas. Look at that. Tell me that doesn't look cool. I mean, that doesn't look cool, but hey. My next district is, of course, Green Park. 11,000 people. Or, I mean, I might have went over this, but mostly residential. Again, bit of commercial. Nice. Nice little area. 11,000 people. Prospect Heights is exactly what I think Elon Musk's area would be. Don't know why. I'll give you a hint. Chirpex. They added Chirpex to the game, so... Yeah, I was like, hell yeah, I'll just make an entire district for this. And I made it as good as possible. Making the roads nice and everything. There's barely any traffic. Well, the only red areas, I don't understand why. Oh, there is traffic. I'm sorry. Well, yeah, not that much traffic. 7,000 people. Mostly residential. Bit of commercial. You know, the same as everything else. And I've just hit 110,000 people in, what, 10 minutes? Just look at that. And the treasury, of course, is infinity. The budget, of course, yeah. You can see a lot has happened in 2041 to 2044. Population changes. The birth rate. Let's check that out. Yeah. A lot of people being born. Death rate. A lot of people dying. The employment percentage, as you can see, I keep it up to the highest it can go. Yeah. The available jobs have skyrocketed. Education levels is right around 1.7%. I don't understand. Students, of course, we're in the 10,000s now. That's nice. Tourists, and I cannot believe more haven't came. Like 500 or so. Tourist tax income, that's huge. Happiness. I want to see this, actually. Yeah. Basically, it skyrocketed when I made it because, you know, that. And it's been going around the 80s and 90s for a while. Let's change that back to population. Residential zones. Yeah, there's a good amount. Commercial, there's a good amount. Industrial, I keep that to a minimum. Office zone, there's barely any. Prisoners, yeah. Cyclists and disasters. Casualties and collapsed buildings. Destroyed road segments. Nothing. Treasury, of course, 100,000, but there we are. Yeah, there was a few disasters. I'll be honest, alright? And you could easily be able to tell that from right here. Terrain height. So you could see everything that... As you could see, this is just extreme high. Like, it breaks green, it just goes. But there are a few craters in the map. And you might be wondering, well, what's that for? Well, these craters, of course, are... You know, I made them, of course. There's the disaster things that you could do, and that's like the funnest thing to mess around with when you have a huge city. But I don't really mess with it anymore. As you can see, there was a huge disaster right here, and evidence from that is right here. As you can see, this and these are up because there was a bunch of water that actually came on, and that's why this is a bridge here, and it's not just a flat area. So, yeah, my city is very strange, but it's cool at the same time, I guess. I don't care. But anyways, people were requesting a bunch of industry. Was that power? No, it's just all garbage. Forget you. Uh, yeah, as you can see, nice, large areas. That's really what I strive for, and I think I'm just gonna be, you know, recording a bit of this to, show you guys that. As you can see, nice little area. Oh, the happiness just went up. Did they play the game yet or something? Or is that still going on like 20,000 days later? Because I think they were supposed to play a game at the stadium. Okay, so when did that game happen? Ah, for God's sakes, garbage is piling up. Is garbage still piling up? Why? Okay, my question is why? The incineration plant, I can't really put it near there, but you know what? I have to. Da na 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 da na 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 na. The winner takes all. Na na na. Is the thrill of the kill. The last one you found. Do 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 do. And man never will. Boo doo doo. Don't ever look back. I'm never ready. That's the only and the thing to be. All for do do do. And a sweet, sweet, sweet victory, yeah. And the most on the shoes fight. Do do do. And a sweet multiple problems. Shut up. Multiple my ass. Okay, what are your problems today? Oh yeah, I'm just having a little bit of problems with this. Oh yeah, that's fine. I'll fix that easily. Abracadabra. Woo, happiness sky. Oh my lord. Okay, okay. I think the happiness is about to shoot up again. Yep, of course. There's another fire. Why? Let's make everyone happy again. Yee. And how about this? We'll make people happy with a fire department. Oh, is there really no fire department? I'm sorry. Sorry, but I have to. Oh my god, that's the first time it's went red for a long time. Yeah, it's going back up. Alright. Alright, alright, alright. Yeah. Yay, everyone's happy again. Yay, everyone's happy again. Yay, everyone's happy again. Yeah, look at that. Look at my house. Earth. It's huge. Earth. Whoa, look at that. Whoa, look at that. Me gusta mucho. Mucho caliente. Mucho grande. Ah, come on. Why can't I put it? Road proximity. Who cares about a proximity to a goddamn road? It's not my fault. And, yeah, look at that. You got everything on that side of the mountain. Why can't you get anything on that side of the mountain? Capish? Capish. Okay. Let's see. Population. Skyrocket. Oh. Yeah. Still going up. Anyways, I'll see you all in the next one.